नमस्कार, बहुत-बहुत स्वागत है गाइस आपके अपने चैनल के एमसीएस और स्पोर्ट्स ब्रेकडाउन पर। गाइस आज फिर से आज मैच कुछ लंबा चला है और बारिश एक बहुत बड़ा रीज़न है, जो कि हम फिर लेट हो जाते हैं और देर से लाइव आते हैं। लेकिन आपको तो पता ही है, जब क्रिकेट की इतनी दीवानगी है कि हम लेट नाइट भी शुरू करते हैं और आज तो मिरेकल हुआ है भाई। देखिए चेन्नई सुपर किंग कैसे हार गई इसका यकीन नहीं हो रहा अभी भी मुझे, क्योंकि एम एस धोनी जैसा प्लेयर अगर आखिरी ओवर तक खड़ा हो, 110 मीटर का छक्का लग जाए, कैसे वो बॉल कनेक्ट नहीं हो रही थी आज। थोड़ा सा यकीन करना मुश्किल है मेरे लिए, बहुत मुश्किल है। आई थिंक सो आईपीएल खत्म हो जाएगा फिर भी मैं यकीन नहीं कर पाऊंगा, क्योंकि महेंद्र सिंह धोनी द ग्रेट फिनिशर फिनिश नहीं कर पाए मैच। सो दुख तो है, काफी दुख है। आई थिंक चेन्नई सुपर किंग के फैन को ज्यादा दुख हो रहा होगा, बट यस कुछ ऐसे फैंस हैं मेरे जो मतलब व्यूअर्स हैं जो आरसीबी और सीएसके को बहुत ज्यादा फॉलो करते हैं। और ज्यादा पवन,
Hello.
हेलो पवन,
Not happy that RCB qualified for playoffs. I wanted CSK to qualify for playoffs because it's Dhoni's last season, and I wanted him to, finish with a trophy. But unfortunately, sad things have to come to an end. I don't think Dhoni will play beyond this season.
and one more thing is there, Pawan, means you tell me, means how it feels, means four teams, 14 points. Delhi Capitals was also there. We are in good momentum at last. If we beat RCB, might be we are the sure shot fourth team qualifying. If we
Yeah,
beat.
but can't help, that thing what happened to Punt. We can't be complaining about it. I mean, yes, we all
Really,
see
I
all
criticize
but
that.
14.
Means how you are putting Pant in that important match. I criticize that. I don't like this decision from BCCI from
Yeah,
that
I
day.
know that, but can't help, no, bro. That is gone, no. That's past is past. We can't do anything about that. No, we have to focus on next season now. We can't say anything about
Yeah.
that decision. Whatever, we have to ensure that that rule is going to be changed. Because third match itself, you can't be given a suspension. Now, Hardik Pandya has been given a suspension yesterday for slow over it, and now he's going to miss the first match of IPL 2025.
So what the logic behind this? Nothing. This is
Rahul, you can
illogical.
explain about the logic. You can explain about the logic, perhaps.
Yeah, it's a very harsh punishment. What happened to Rishabh Pant? To me, that was very harsh. I mean, just for slow over it, you can't ban players from a match. I think that is a little bit too much. That's a little bit too
Now
harsh.
Hardik Pandya is missing first match also due to slow over rate. He also has got the same
It it,
punishment.
it is ridiculous. Okay, putting aside how I feel about Hardik Pandya, I have to say that is ridiculous to be suspended for slow over rate.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess my CSK is in the same boat as your Delhi Capitals right now. We're also eliminated on net run rate right now, but a little more heartbreakingly so because we had it in our hands. To be honest,
Yeah.
we just had to avoid an 18-run defeat. We didn't have to
I
do
told
what
batting
we
first will
didn't have
help.
to win by any wild 100-run margin like Delhi Capitals did in order to qualify. We had to just avoid an 18-run defeat, and we didn't do that. And to be frank, not scoring 201 at Chinnaswamy Stadium is very disappointing. So a lot of soul searching to do for CSK. To be frank.
I also had a feeling though that RCB at first they might score 220, 230. It worked. That's what happened. Because yesterday we discussed on this, and then you guys said Rahul said that RCB has to chase this in order to qualify for playoffs. It would be better if
I mean,
RCB
see,
chased.
Pawan, let me be honest. I didn't say RCB cannot win by 18 runs. Just a clarification. I'm just saying that if RCB had a choice, they would have chosen to chase. If
No,
RCB
but
won the
I
toss
think
today, they
help.
would have probably chosen to chase because they would have felt like they
But
can
we
take their
saw how
chances against
CSK,
CSK
but
bowlers.
we saw how the CSK middle order faced the pressure when chasing. That's what I think. The same thing could have happened
True.
to RCB
See,
also
oh,
with
to
these
be frank,
scenarios.
see, Pawan, let me tell you, this year CSK had ordinary bowling and also I have to say ordinary batting. Batting lineup was very ordinary, but see, it's the better. See, from a CSK point of view, I'll say it's the lesser of two evils. I'd still rather be chasing than batting first and having to defend a target. Our batting is weak, for sure. It has weaknesses, but still better bet for us chasing than having to defend a target. That's what
Hmm.
I will say.
But this
Avoiding an
might be
18-run
Dhoni's
defeat.
last match. This might be Dhoni's last match, I think, for sure. I don't think he might play beyond this season after CSK getting eliminated.
Probably not, and I think it's time for Dhoni to go right now. Actually, Dhoni should have retired after we won IPL in 2023. To be frank, that would have been the perfect way to go out, winning the title as captain. That would have been the perfect way to retire from the IPL. But Dhoni has done a decent job this with the bat this season. Anyway, unfortunately, didn't lead to CSK getting into the playoffs. But you
But at
can't.
least he tried. At least he tried at the age of 42. At least he
He
tried his best,
definitely.
play. It was just unlucky, from yesterday. He tried to go one shot, two extra, he would feel, and he middle the bat. That's why he got out.
Yeah, definitely. But these things happen. You can't expect Dhoni and Jadeja to perform a miracle every time for you to win the match. Even last year, we were pretty lucky to win the IPL. I would argue. I mean, we had the same situation today where CSK needed 10 runs off 2 balls, but I knew it was not going to happen. Oh, I mean, that kind of thing happening once itself was a big deal. Happening the IPL final last year, that was a big deal. If it happened again, that would have been like double miracle. But you can't
Hmm.
expect that each time.
But Shivam
Today
Dubey is
is
very
really on
disappointing.
Shivam Dube. Today
I
is
don't know what
really
to say about him. How is he
today
selected
is
in the
really on
2020 World
Shivam
Cup
Dube.
squad? How is he
See,
selected over Rinku Singh and Shubman Gill and Gaikwad
he's
and all? He
definitely
doesn't
not
deserve it.
better than Rinku Singh or Shuman Gill, Pawan. But thing is, he earned his place in the squad because he was performing consistently for CSK. But unfortunately, today in a pressure match, he didn't perform. He consumed 2 wickets. The well set Rachin Ravindra, he got him run out, and he got himself out. He didn't. He couldn't find the middle of the bat or find the boundary at all. So he
So that
ended
is
up.
the exact reason. That is the exact reason why Shivam Dube shouldn't be in the World Cup squad. Rinku can handle under pressure. I know Shivam Dube is all round. He can bowl a bit and all, but Shivam Dube, under pressure he can't
That's the
perform.
only reason. But first of all, I don't see Shivam Dube as an all rounder. That is all nonsense. Because if Shivam Dube bowls 1 over, he can cost you the match. I can
That's true.
guarantee you, Shivam Dube can bowl 1 over, and that'll be the match for India. To be honest, we can't rely on him as a bowler. I don't think. Although he's in the squad, I don't think he'll be in the playing 11. He probably won't make it ahead of Jadeja or Akshar Patel. One of these two will be in the squad, so that there will be a balance of spin and pace for Team India.
Yeah, of course. Okay, okay. Sahil is also saying the same thing that Shivam Dube destroyed it. Yeah, very irritating innings, Rahul. I think for you also, means you see how many balls he has wasted, and today I think this was the ground where he can hit sixes.
Absolutely, he has a very good record against RCB, and today was the match. Today was the match under pressure where he could have been the hero for Chennai Super Kings. He had the chance all season. He's been doing very well. He's been coming and just fearlessly hitting sixers for fun. He even has a nickname now among Chennai Super Kings fans, which is called Arichami. R in Tamil means six, so he was called Arichami. He had that nickname, like the being the six hitter. But today, what happened? I don't understand
Today
this.
Shivam
Very
Dube played
small.
for RCB. Today Shivam
He
Dube
played
played
for
for
RCB,
RCB.
and this happened in the Gujarat Titans match too, where he got out to a full toss. Also, the ball he got out to today, nothing delivery. It was a nothing delivery. Should have gone out of the stadium, to be frank. But today, under pressure, he didn't deliver for the team. So very disappointed with him. Obviously, we cannot drop him from Chennai Super Kings given how
No, no, that's not
consistent
going to
he's been.
happen.
But but
He should have been dropped
he
from
has
Team
room for
India.
improvement. He
He
has
should be
room for
dropped from Team
improvement.
India. He should be dropped from Team India because India has time until May 25th to make the changes. Bring either Shubman Gill or Rinku Singh in the team. I'm telling right now to the selectors.
Yeah, definitely. I would probably bring in Rinku Singh. I mean, if you need a like for like replacement.
But it is the
Uh,
history of our selector. They never change the team once they are selected.
and our selectors do not embrace change. They just want to go with status quo. They want to go with the experience. If they were really wanted to make change actually, and start afresh, Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, Ravindra Jadeja, these guys wouldn't be in the Indian squad for the T20 World Cup. Although right now it can be argued that Virat Kohli has earned his place in the T20 World Cup squad with his IPL performances. He's even addressed the issue of strike rate throughout this IPL, and now he has a chance to be in the playoffs, potentially win RCB a title. It's going to be an uphill climb for
It's
RCB
not going to
to go on
happen.
and
Come
win the
on, man.
title.
RCB not
But
winning IPL. If SRH versus RCB been eliminated, definitely I would feel SRH have the advantage. If Rajasthan Royals come the eliminator, then it can be interesting match because Rajasthan Royals are not in good form at the moment.
see, Pawan, nobody expected RCB to come into the playoffs from 1 win and 7 losses. So
But
you
they've
cannot
done this kind
write
of
off
comebacks
RCB
even.
so easily with the winning the IPL. The only thing that can be said is, yeah, it's tough. I'm not saying RCB will definitely go on and win the IPL, but they've got a very good chance right now. They've got momentum on their side. From 1 win and 7 losses, 6 match winning streak, they've
But
come
it
into
can
the
end
playoffs. You
anytime.
can't
It
write
can
them
end
off that
anytime with the way
easily.
that SRH is more balanced than RCB in the first place. RCB's bowling is still weak,
Of
even though
course, of course,
they
SRH is more balanced on paper, but RCB has defeated them once this season. They have defeated Sunrisers Hyderabad in Hyderabad, that too, uh, and that started their winning streak. In fact, that's where their winning streak started
but it could
in
end
this
also there.
tournament.
It could
So,
end also in
so
the qualifier.
they can win. They can defeat Sunrisers Hyderabad. They almost defeated Kolkata Knight Riders. They almost defeated KKR. They came within 1 run of winning when the target was 223. And Rajasthan Royals, I think they can defeat right now with the way Rajasthan Royals is right now with the
But
kind of
tomorrow's
form
match
they're
will be
in.
crucial. Tomorrow's match will be crucial for Rajasthan Royals if they want to get some momentum. I think tomorrow they should beat the table toppers somehow.
Yeah, definitely. They can.
I
Yeah,
mean,
if
they have
Rajasthan
to be.
Royals
I
wins,
think
then they're in the top two.
it's
But
no point.
I
Anyways,
most likely,
Rajasthan Royals will secure the top two.
uh,
Sorry to
I think
interrupt. Yeah,
Rajasthan Royals won't make the top two. I think they are going to lose again, and Sunrisers Hyderabad will leapfrog them and go into second place because the Rajasthan Royals is right now short on form. That's the thing. And RCB, just remember another thing is they have the confidence of winning in Ahmedabad. They defeated Gujarat Titans very easily in Ahmedabad, chasing
but GT
216
have been shit
overs.
this season. GT haven't been that good this season. Come on, you can't be comparing GT and their performances this season and then telling about the ground and all. GT haven't been
True,
performing
true,
this
but
season.
these things give you psychological confidence in a tournament. And RCB has defeated Sunrisers before in their own ground. Sunrisers have lost only one home game, and that was against RCB. And in the match in Chinnaswamy, also which RCB lost, they scored 262 against Sunrisers. So I think they are going to be very tough to beat. They've got momentum on their side. They're very motivated right
That's
now.
why I
So I
want
think the
RR
other
to
three
win
teams
tomorrow.
have to
That
cannot take
that
them lightly.
that's yeah.
Another thing
Sorry to
is
interrupt.
RCB has never won the IPL before, so they'll be very motivated to now that they're on this winning streak to come and win the IPL. They'll be really motivated.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Krishna Nair is picking Jaiswal all the time. Means now he will always focusing on Jaiswal. Yashasvi Jaiswal. What is happening, bro? Yeah. It is a matter of 1 2 matches. If he will perform, what you will say then? Sorry. Come on.
Now, why is RR's
Jaiswal,
problem is Jaiswal? How come?
mm,
It's the whole team that is not
come on.
performing.
Jaiswal has a very good technique, very sound technique. He can be an all format player for Team India. There is no doubt about it. He's already shown his talent in his very short international career in a couple of IPLs. And at the under 19 level for Team India and ODI cricket, got us to a World Cup final. I think, yeah, he got us to a World Cup final. And then in Test cricket also, he has scored double centuries. Right now, he was very good in the series against England. It's only a matter of time before he finds his form.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys. Nothing to discuss about RCB then because we have done very well. We will talk about them in top four
But
but
Nair is
let's
saying RR problem is Jaiswal. I want to address over here about Jaiswal. Yes, Jaiswal hasn't been in the greatest of forms. Yeah, at times he's been struggling, but still he's trying to, he's trying his best. It happens. And just without having Josh Butler now in the playoffs, it's going to be interesting to see what RR does over there in the opening pair. I feel like maybe they can go with Sanju opening and maybe shuffle someone in the middle order. That's what they try to do. Maybe bring in a Donovan Pereira in their middle order. I would feel, and then drop one overseas player. Play three overseas batters and one overseas bowler in Trent Bolt. So I feel that is most likely what's going to happen, in my opinion. I feel like Sanju Samson might open with Jaiswal since Butler is not there. Otherwise, they could bring in Kotian, I think, who
I
played one
think
or two
Pavan they
matches.
will give one more chance to Tom Kohler Cadmore. I think so.
No, no,
I
no, no,
think
no, no way. Tom Cole Academy is getting a chance. I think they'll bring in. They'll play Ferreira. Who else is there? Ferreira, Powell, Bolt, and who's the fourth?
fourth
I don't
one they are
know.
using as impact player when needed. Either bowler will come or batsman will come. Anyone.
Yeah, then maybe I think they'll give Tom Cole Academy a chance. I think I'm not sure though. Exactly, I can't remember the RR overseas players in top of my head, but. Yeah, that's what I feel. Oh, they can play Maharaj. They can play Maharaj actually.
Depend on
But it depends
condition.
on the
It
pitches.
is
It
all
depends on
about
the
condition
conditions. So
dependent. Maybe you can
yeah, that's
play
the
in
thing.
Guwahati actually.
Yeah, it depends on the conditions. So, but yeah, that's what I feel. Either they'll go with Tanush Kotian, who's that young player that played for one or two matches for RR, or they'll open Sanju Samson. So those are the two options I feel that are there for
I
Rajasthan
think
Royals right
if they are thinking about Kotian, then it is better go with Tom Kohler Cadmore. I think he was better than Kotian. Still,
what are the overseas options that they have? That's what I can't say, properly why RR will go with Tom Cole Academy. Yes, one match, yeah, you can't judge him, but I don't know whether he's going to be the right choice for RR to because they are already in bad form, and why would they want to risk with a new player now? Anyways, they have Hetmeyer, Powell. I feel Hetmeyer, Powell, Bolt, and maybe they can bring back Landeberger into the team playing 11.
okay. Nair is saying Tanush Kotian also played like Cadmore, wasting balls. Okay.
That is very true. That is very true, though.
RR don't
I
have backup openers. Okay, Krishna. R and you can go, Krishna. Help them.
I think probably they. What do you say, Rahul? I think they should bring back Nandre Berg in the playing 11. I feel like because yes, they might be
Yeah,
short on batsmen.
definitely. He's got a lot of impact, a lot of experience with T20 cricket. It makes sense.
I don't
Yeah.
know why Sanju Samson is not opening. What is the issue? He can.
I don't know why Sanju Samson is not opening, but I've never seen him open before to know if he'll be a very good opener. That is the thing. So probably at least he can come at number three for Rajasthan Royals, and he can take the main position over there.
Okay. Nair is saying by one favorite Kumar Sangakkara is there sitting quietly. So Nair, what do you want? The Sangakkara should play now. There is one vacancy. That's why. Yeah. Yeah, Krishna. What do you want? Sangakkara should play.
No, I'm saying Kunal bhai that Sangakkara is just sitting quietly. He's not discussing with the captains and the players that what you have to do, which combination have to do.
Hello,
And in auction
Praveen.
also, RR messed it up badly by bringing Tom Allard Cadmore. You have Kusal Mendes who can be who was there in auction list. You have I think many options. Who was you have Phil Allen also as a if he was there in auction. Phil Allen backup opener. So there was many options. You didn't buy them. You buy Cadmore who plays PSL and PSL and IPL is two different league. Kunal bhai and playing PSL doesn't mean that you will perform very well in IPL. We saw that with Riley Russo also. He was not consistent in IPL this time also. He played PSL and I don't know why didn't they bid for Phil Allen in backup opener. because these English players are not predictable that they will play full season, because we have World Cup coming also, and these English players always prefer World Cup over IPL. We have every time seen that, Kunal bhai, and every English player left the IPL. Tomorrow even Sam Curran and Basto won't play, so that these players, English players, and even Moin Ali left for CSK. Moin Ali should have played today with these 2 4 overs, I think. So he was also missed for CSK. So these English players, they always play for World Cup. They always try to play for World Cup. Means they always perform well in World Cup. So
And what
uh,
is wrong, Krishna?
no,
You
I
are
am saying
playing
there
for
is
the
no
country.
good
Country
backup
is the most
opener.
important. Yeah, I think all the franchises knows about that already. That England players will not be available.
Yeah, so I think they should have bid for Kusal Mendes, or I think Phil Allen as a backup opener.
What is
Kunal
the
by
problem?
RR are missing. Their opening slot is very weak now. If Butler also went, now Jaiswal is also struggling to score. So I think it's full pressure on Jaiswal to
Krishna, that
score,
is the
because
problem.
yeah, that's the problem. Jaiswal is the main batter. He has to score at top in the power play. If he gives the good start, then momentum will come with Sanju and Parag, and they can go bang bang. We all saw against LSG also, when Butler and Jaiswal gave 60-run partnership. Then the momentum shifted towards RR. Still wickets felt 3 wickets. Still Sanju came and he scored a good innings with Dhruv Jodel. So you have to give a good opening partnership, Kunal bhai. I feel so. Yeah, today also, if you see Kunal bhai, today's match, Ruturaj went in duck. So their opening, they were struggling in opening. So they couldn't carry up forward the momentum ahead. So the opening has to be good. You see RCB, Kohli and Pop, they always give a good opening pair. They always score big. And today also, they give a good momentum to other batsmen to follow. You see today, Kunal bhai, when Kohli and Faf scored a good 50 plus run partnership, the after that the momentum shifted towards RCB. Then the all other batsmen came and scored a good innings. So opening partnership is the key in IPL, and RR is missing that opening partnership. That's why they are lacking to score big, huge runs. Kunal bhai, I feel.
Krishna, all in all, you have to say you have one
To be
experienced
frank,
player who is always contributing.
RCB's batting lineup is looking stronger than CSK's right now. I have to say that. And one thing we saw in this 6 match winning streak is that RCB has a middle order right now, a reliable middle order, and that
Yes.
is kind of freed Virat Kohli and Faf du Plessis. That has allowed them to also take risks at the top of the order and go hard at the top. With Chennai Super Kings, I have to say that our opening has been very disappointing this season. And not only that, we've not stuck with a consistent opening pair. Too much chopping and
Yes.
changing. Some matches, Gaikwad comes and opens along with the Rachin Ravindra. Some matches he open with Rahane. Some matches he pushes himself down to one down and lets Rahane and what is it? Rachin Ravindra open the batting. And sometimes Rachin Ravindra will not be even in the playing 11. So too much changing rotation of the top three for CSK. We need a consistent top three in any tournament. That is fundamental. And then the middle order also was constantly rotating. Sometimes you don't know which batsman will come in which order. So Gaikwad, I have to say, didn't manage the batting lineup very well. He managed the bowling fairly well. Bowling and fielding changes for CSK, not too bad, but batting lineup too much chopping and changing, I feel. And also some dead weight has to really be removed. I think Dhoni, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, thank you for your service for Chennai Super Kings, but I think your time is done now. It's time
Yeah.
to move on from you. And Deepak Chair, Shardul Thakur, Ajinkya Rahane, these players have to be released. They can no longer be in CSK jerseys. Deepak Chahar, as good as he's been with the new ball, he we can't rely on a player who will
Very
get
true.
injured
Yeah.
every other match and can't guarantee us 14 matches in an IPL season. We can't rely on such bowlers anymore. It's time to say goodbye to Deepak Chahar and Shardul Thakur. I don't know why we bought him back, because frankly he's very incompetent as a bowler. He's a bits and pieces all rounder. He doesn't have hitting abilities with the ball. Also today he was bowling full toss after full toss, and then His only way of getting wickets is if batsmen make mistakes. If batsmen make
Yes.
mistakes and hit to the fielders, then he will get wickets. But if batsmen don't make mistakes, Shardul Thakur will be useless. He'll be picked apart, and we saw that in this IPL. He wasn't effective at all. Time to get rid of Shardul Thakur, Deepak Chahar. We need some new players next season. I would still rely on Rachin Ravindra and Daryl Mitchell because of how good they are for New Zealand, and hopefully they will come into form next season. But uh, there are many players who need to leave this franchise right now, and even Jadeja, I think his future in CSK is doubtful for all his heroics and all that with the bat and ball and in crunch situations. I think Jadeja's time is also coming to an end. Maybe one or two more seasons we can have him, and then that's it. We need to move on.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Okay. Coming
today,
to
really, CSK, see, Gaikwad massively failed in a crucial match. Very disappointing. That too. First ball, actually, that should have gone for a six or a four. That was really a nothing ball, which Gaikwad got out to. And then, not hitting Maxwell. Glenn Maxwell is not even a bowler, for crying out loud. He's a part-time spinner. He's there only to contain runs. You should have been able to take him down. Cameron Green also uh, is a bowler who can be taken down. To be frank, and we didn't do that today. When the target was only 201, frankly speaking, we thought we just needed to score 201. We didn't go for the 219 target. So you see, that's the mistake we made today. We were aiming to score
yes.
200, playing all the 20 overs, aiming to score 201. We didn't aim for 219. If we aimed to score 219, we would have actually overhauled the 201 today. Because we were not thinking about winning the match and getting the 2 points. We are just thinking of 201 and qualify for the playoffs. That is, I think, what let us down today. I said it before the match that this was the biggest mistake Chennai Super Kings can make, and they did it. So we're out of the playoffs. That's all.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Okay. Okay, coming to tomorrow's game, the first game is PBKS versus Sunrise Hyderabad. Of course, they are playing in the home ground, but Sunrises Hyderabad, it is a very easy game for them. If you see the overseas player, Rahul, there is only two overseas available for Punjab Kings, that is Riley Rosso, and I think it is Nathan Ellis. Okay. So only two overseas available, and Jitesh is becoming a captain. So big opportunity, Rahul, for Jitesh. With new experience, you are getting one match, and let's see how he will perform. And I think this is the time for Jitesh to give him some batting, top of the order. Because if you see it, Prabh Simran Singh, Athaf Taide, Riley Rosso, number three, Shashank Singh, Ashutosh, Jitesh, these three are dependable now because at that time you have Sam Karan, that you can say it was balanced team, and one more is Nathan Ellis. So Rahul, can we say that this Punjab Kings can give you some contest because of Harshal Patel, good Indian bowling setup, good in middle order also Shashank, Ashutosh. Let's see Jitesh where he will play.
Yeah, we have to see where Jitesh Sharma plays, but I'm not. Jitesh Sharma hasn't really shown his best in this year's IPL, so I would be very hesitant to push him up the order ahead of other informed batsmen. So even if you're captain, it doesn't matter. Just because you're captain doesn't mean you have to promote yourself up the order. That's not how it works. You put your most informed
But
batsman up the
still,
order
Rahul,
and
I think he
ask
is
them to.
number four batsman. Number four. At least number four he should play. Not number six
That's
or
going to be
seven.
that is going to be very hard in my opinion. I feel if anyone should get promotion up the order, it should be Ashutosh Sharma and Shashank Singh. I think we should see a lot of these batsmen playing up the order and give them a chance to play a full close to a full possible 20 overs to see how they can handle different situations in a match. Now this is a match of no consequence, so you can try out these kind of things. Jitesh Sharma, I feel maybe he can come in at number five or number six at best. I think that is a position where he can still get a considerable amount of batting.
Yeah. Okay. Meanwhile, if you talk about Hyderabad, they will be very confident, and it will be a good opportunity. Another 200 games or cards. You never know. This team can make another 250 if they bat first.
Yeah, they
Possible.
can definitely. That's what they'll aim for. I think they won't settle for just 250. In fact, they'll probably aim for 300.
Yeah, 300 is more, but I think they have another ability there, another possibility. They want to be in top four. Top four means top two. Qualification for top two very important. But when it comes to Rajasthan Royals, all things are in their hands. You just win it, and with an 18 points, you will be qualified for top two. If not, then Sunrisers is coming, and then RR has to play with Royal Challengers Bangalore. Means Royal encounter is there, and we all know that what will happen then. It will impact
Uh,
Rajasthan Royals badly.
And yeah, definitely. I think Rajasthan Royals right now will be desperate to, although they've qualified for the playoffs. Really, these matches have no consequence, but I think they'll be desperate to beat KKR because they want to prove a point that they are there in the playoffs. They have really earned their spot. Of course, we know they've earned their spot. The 8 wins and 1 loss at one point of the season. Now the 8 wins and 5 losses. But by defeating KKR, they would send a message to the competition, to the other playoffs teams that we can come and do it in the playoffs. It would really send a proper message, and if they lose to KKR, they defeat KKR, they would even have confidence going into qualifier one because they'll get to play KKR again in qualifier one. But if they lose to KKR and they end up finishing outside the top two, then having to play RCB will be a very challenging prospect in their current form. And without their a lot of their main players, Rajasthan Royals has really been impacted a lot by the absence of the English players. So for them, it'll feel very intimidating to have to play RCB and inform RCB in the eliminator.
Yeah, and Rahul, if I talk about Rajasthan Royals, also they will be should be happy pretty much. Means no Philip Start, Sunil Narayan. If you pick Gurbaz and Philip Start early, then things can change in your way. So, because if you talk about bowling, Rahul, still bowling is good for Rajasthan Royals. R
Yes,
Ashwin,
absolutely.
Patel,
They can.
Harish Khan.
Yeah, they'll be very confident against uh, KKR if they get Sunil Narayan and who's it? Sorry, Ramanullah Gurbaz out early. They'll be very confident because yeah, like you said, their bowling attack is very good. That being said, they did let Punjab Kings chase down the 148 in the last match in spite of picking early wickets. So this bowling attack can be handled, even though it is very strong, especially if they're defending a target. I feel, but if they're bowling first, then they will really be in charge of the match.
Yeah. Krishna, your views in that means it's okay. You understand the opening is the concern, but when it comes to bowling, if you pick early wickets of openers of KKR, then it comes to middle order. They are
Yeah, but
struggling still.
Kunal bhai, I think Kunal bhai, I think in the last two matches, why you batted first when you can't defend total and you only scored 144 runs? I think you should have bowled first and let's see what is the target, and you should have tried to chase that down. I
I
feel
think they
bowling
will
first,
do something because already they have
batting first
spending
was
four
very
days in
rubbish
the same place,
decision.
same ground.
Rubbish batting first is very rubbish decision when you don't have Butler type of a player at the top of the order who can give you explosive start sometimes. But I think chasing was the right priority for Rajasthan. I feel Kunal by uh, chasing the targets against Punjab or Chennai, they should have chased the targets. I don't know what this Sanchu made a foolish decision by batting first. You should have chased down. Let's see what is the target given. And you know that Punjab batting is also struggling, so you should have tried to chase down the target and bring Shimron Hetmeyer in the XI. Why this Joker team? Why this clown management is not picking Shimron Hetmeyer in XI? Is the West Indian power? I don't know why they are not picking him up in the XI. I'm really fed up. Hetmeyer is a suitable good middle order batsman. He should play in the XI, Kunal Bhai, because he will give support to Ryan Parag also in the middle order. Kunal Bhai, I feel. Imran Hetmeyer should play. Even you will agree with that. Hitmayer should play with Parag and Sanju in the middle order, Kunal bhai.
Okay. Krishna, prediction time. What you are thinking? Can Rajasthan beat KKR?
It's very difficult. It's very difficult, I feel, because this team can't even beat Punjab, but uh, in the same ground. So it is very difficult to predict. I feel it is uh, 65, 65, 35 to KKR.
Rahul,
Yeah, I'm going to say 60-40 for KKR. I think they have a better chance of winning this match, but Rajasthan Royals is still in it if they perform well with the ball. If they do bowl very well, then they can then they'll have a chance. They'll
But
really be in.
we don't know what will be the scenario of the rain in Hyderabad, because in Hyderabad also there was raining few days ago.
come
So
on. This
we
match
do
is not in Hyderabad. It
See,
is in
this.
see,
Guwahati.
No,
Krishna,
no, I am talking about
if
Hyderabad
Sunrisers
versus this.
Hyderabad,
Kunal bhai.
if Sunrisers Hyderabad match is washed out and Rajasthan Royals lose, then Sunrisers goes into the top two. That is the scenario here.
Don't think about the rain, please. Don't. We don't want rain
Who's
now.
thinking about
We want
rain?
complete match.
Who's
Krishna
thinking
is
about
saying that
rain?
in SRH versus in Punjab Kings, rain will happen. I don't see
What?
the rain actually. Rain in Hyderabad again in day game.
No way, no way.
I don't think.
S- SRH
Okay,
winning tomorrow, Rajasthan Royals winning tomorrow, Rajasthan Royals will be finishing top two, according to me.
wow,
Joker.
wow, wow, wow.
He's supporting
What
Kumar
joker?
Sangakkara.
What joker? You think I'm jinxing here? What nonsense are you saying?
No, no,
So
I know you
comment,
are supporting RR
Nair
because
comment
you're
for
Kumar
you.
Sangakkara.
What the hell, man? You think that I'm going to support RR to win IPL? Are you crazy or what?
He's saying that Kumar Sankara is there, that's why Pawan is supporting.
Lol, nonsense.
Nonsense.
Well, I don't know who you're supporting. I'm supporting RCB to win the IPL right now. Although they took out my CSK today,
Come
but
on,
it
Rahul.
doesn't matter.
I
It
can
For
doesn't.
support
me, I
any
think
other team, but
I'm going to
no
back
RCB.
SRH. I'm going to back
Yeah,
SRH for IPL.
I'm going to back. I'm going to back RCB, but I don't mind if Sunrisers wins it. To be honest,
I think Sunrisers
because
deserve it. I think Sunrisers deserve it with how balanced their team is and the way that
yeah,
they've been playing this season.
yeah. Now that CSK is out of the tournament, I guess they Pat Cummins doesn't have to think about silencing a crowd to
As
win the
long as
IPL.
as
Right.
long as KKR as long as KKR and RCB don't win IPL, I'm okay.
Okay.
Well, Krishna is the only one who has a team in the playoffs right now because
But
Kunal and
Nair
Pawan's team is
always
gone,
changes
my team is
teams.
gone. So
Nair always changes teams, so don't trust on Nair over here supporting RR and all. He changes teams
okay,
every
well, I'm
season.
changing teams just for this playoffs. So I'm supporting RCB to win it. So
That is
yeah,
because
maybe
that is Rahul Layer's second favorite team.
yeah, it's my second favorite team. Unfortunately, I would have loved a world where both CSK and RCB go through to the playoffs today, but that was not possible. I was even thinking at one point in this IPL, CSK would have clinched playoffs before this match, and RCB will have a playoff spot on the line. I'll support RCB against CSK, but that wasn't the case, really.
Yeah.
It didn't Things didn't
So
pan
for
out that
me,
way.
for me, it's either Sunrisers Hyderabad or Rajasthan Royals winning IPL. Kolkata, okay, KKR, but I don't know, man. I just don't
Yes,
want
yes.
KKR
Ayush is
to.
enemy. Ayush is enemy.
Yeah, that is one reason. But otherwise, I just Gambhir also. I have a bit of this thing on Gambhir also. But other than that, and Shreyas Iyer also. That's the main thing because you know what he did with Delhi Capitals. Then he left, and I don't want him to now succeed with KKR.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
But
That's
either
great.
SRH or RR, I'm okay. SRH or RR, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, even Rajasthan Royals, I don't mind actually. Maybe
Kolkata, I want Kunal because
maybe
of
only
Shreyas
Kolkata
I
Iyer.
think
Because of Shreyas Iyer, he didn't do it with Delhi Capitals. Now I don't want him to do it with KKR also.
And this will be credit to Gautam Gambhir, not Shreyas Iyer. I'm sorry. Those who are
Yeah.
saying
Come on,
You
thinking
know,
that
Kunal Bhai,
see,
when
can I
Gambhir
say
was in
something?
LSG,
Shreyas Iyer is not even going to be selected in T20 as a player, so it doesn't matter
No,
what he
that
does
that is
as a
because that
captain.
is because
So,
of the contract issue. That is because of the contract issue. He was not given the contract. That's why he wasn't given, not even in the squad. Not because he is not good in 2020 cricket. It's because of his breach in the contract. Only he lost his place.
yeah, that is true. But I'm just saying, Shreyas Iyer really shouldn't be selected for T20 cricket. I don't think he's cut out for T20 cricket in terms
But
of
he's a
his
good
playing
captain.
style.
He's a good captain though. He's very underrated in his
He's an okay
captaincy.
captain. That's the thing. But first, you select yourself as a player. Right now, there are many better T20 players than Shreyas Iyer. So, unfortunately, Shreyas Iyer cannot really be a captaincy
But Shreyas,
candidate for.
I did well in Delhi Capitals. I don't know what happened with KKR, and after that injury, what happened.
Yeah, that is fine. But look, Pawan, you have to select yourself as a player first. Only if you become a player in the
I'm
team,
not.
you're
I'm
regular.
not saying that Shreyas Iyer
Yeah,
shouldn't be. Should be picked in the squad. I didn't say like that. I'm just talking about his captains in general this season.
true, true, true. He's a decent captain in the IPL. That can be said because he's done a decent job with the two franchises
But his
that
batting
he's been in
form has
charge of.
dipped.
But
His batting form has dipped in the last 2 or 3 years, though. That we will tell.
yeah, that is the issue with the Shreyas Iyer,
Okay. Okay, guys.
his
Okay.
batting form. Who knows? Maybe Shreyas Iyer can become captain of the ODI team after
No,
Rohit
no, no,
Sharma
no.
gives up
That's not
his
happening.
captain.
That is not
But
happening. No way. I think might be either Hardik Pandya or maybe even Rishabh Pant or someone else
I
now.
don't think
That's
Hardik
right.
Pandya is going to be considered for captain. I mean, look, I'm just saying my wish that maybe Shreyas Iyer should be considered for ODI captaincy. Hardik Pandya, I don't think uh, he should be considered for captaincy for Team India. To be frank,
okay, okay. Rahul, can we think about miracle that Punjab, those who beat Rajasthan Royals, can they beat SRH? Can can we think about miracle?
well, and see in T20 anyone can win in any format. So it's possible for Punjab Kings to defeat Sunrisers Hyderabad, and actually they're one of the teams in this IPL that's had a better away record than home record. At home, they have won only 1 out of 7 matches, but away from home, they've done very well. As a matter of fact, they've defeated some really big teams away from home, like KKR, CSK, and
This will be
they
their
defeated.
sixth win. It will be
Yeah,
their
it would be
sixth
their
win.
sixth win, or I don't think sixth win away from home. No. Uh,
No, no, means total, total. I am saying total, totally, totally. This will be
yeah.
the sixth.
Okay. Okay, yeah, yeah, totally. It'll be the sixth win, and fifth one away from home. 5 out of 7 away from home is a pretty impressive record. And they came close to defeating Sunrisers. By the way, they came very close. They lost by just 2 runs in the home leg that they played in Mulanpur. They lost by just 2 runs. So they can defeat Sunrisers Hyderabad if they catch fire. Who knows?
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's hope. And now, Rahul. After this weekend, next is playoff week, and then we are in focus of T20 World Cup, and then we will talk about teams, of course, group wise, which teams are looking quite great. But I am interested in one and only group, Rahul, Group D, where you will see Sri Lanka, South Africa, Netherlands. This type of group I am very interested. Bangladesh also.
That group is going to be very interesting. Sri Lanka
Yes.
versus Bangladesh is going to be a very spicy match, and that's a really a rivalry weekend to look forward to. June 8th, there is a Sri Lanka versus Bangladesh and Australia versus England. Then June 9th, you have India versus Pakistan. So it's going to be a very, very interesting week, in my opinion.
And I think Group A is one-sided actually. If I see all the groups, Group A is looking one-sided.
Yeah, definitely. I think Group A, it's very straightforward. India and Pakistan are going to qualify. India versus Pakistan will basically decide
I
who
don't know if
finishes in first place and
Ireland,
who finishes in
if
second
Ireland
place.
beat Pakistan, that is different. If Ireland beat Pakistan, that is different.
Yeah, I know that can make it interesting, but still, I don't see. It might not happen. It happens only once in a blue moon, and Ireland already defeated Pakistan the
It
first
happens.
time. So,
Yeah,
so
it happens recently. It happens, Rahul.
it
It happens.
happens. It recently happened. So
Dark day
that'll
for
be.
cricket.
And
Oh.
but one thing, Ireland can defeat India also. Don't rule that out. If India
I
is
don't
not
see.
at their best,
Actually, it is difficult, very difficult for Ireland.
No,
Actually,
Ireland can beat Pakistan, not India.
they can defeat Pakistan for sure. But India, we shouldn't take Ireland lightly. I'm saying June 5th is our first match. We're playing with them first. That's the first match we're
I
playing.
think Ireland will beat USA. They will beat Canada. Now, India and Pakistan, anyone if they beat, they are through. Anyone.
It's
Ireland.
possible, but we have to see what happens. Pakistan is a team that can lose to Ireland, but suddenly shock India. They will defeat India. That can happen. So, I mean, if you have a situation where, let's say, USA and Canada, India, Pakistan, and Ireland, they defeat USA and Canada, let's say, and then you have a situation like Ireland defeats Pakistan, Pakistan defeats India, and then India defeats Ireland, then you have a three-way tie for the top two spots. Then it comes down to net run rate, really. So,
Yeah.
so that's the thing. So we have to. It could be a net run rate. If Ireland defeats Pakistan, it makes things pretty interesting. But who knows if Pakistan loses to Ireland and India, then it could be Ireland and India going through to the Super 8, Pakistan getting eliminated. But I don't see that happening because Pakistan is a team that will find a way. They lost to Zimbabwe in the last World Cup, and then suddenly they defeated South Africa out of nowhere, and then managed to qualify. And of course, Netherlands helped them. Netherlands defeated South Africa, but no, I think, yeah. If on paper though, that's definitely the most straightforward group. In Group A, India and Pakistan qualifying, and I think Group. See, I'm not sure which group is it that has Australia and England. And I think Australia and England will go through. I don't see any of those teams getting upset by Namibia, Oman, and Scotland. I don't see that happening. And then the other group, well, West Indies, New Zealand, Afghanistan, that could be very interesting. Uh, uh,
Yeah.
the other two teams, I think, are Papua New Guinea, and one more team is there. I can't quite remember which team is there, but
Yeah. So we will have a good discussion, Rahul, and that is our favorite segment also, squad
yeah, well,
analysis.
yeah, well. As a CSK fan, well, I have to say the IPL is over for me. From my side, IPL is over. Although there is still one more week to go, and yeah, I wish RCB all the best. But yeah, I've mentally moved on to the World Cup right now.
Kunal bhai, there is that KKR whenever they played qualifier one, they won IPL, and it happened third time.
History
To be
can
frank,
history can be changed.
Krishna, out of 13 IPL playoffs that have taken place since 2011, the team that has played qualifier one has won in all but one case. The team that has won qualifier one has gone on to win IPL in most of the cases. In fact, in 10 out of 13 of them, it has happened. Something like this. In fact, only once has a team gone through eliminator to go on and win the IPL, which was Sunrisers in 2016. Maybe RCB can be the second team to do so in this tournament. What really makes it interesting now without CSK is that all these teams will be playing the playoffs in a neutral venue. Uh, Ahmedabad is now a neutral venue for all the teams, and CSK, sorry, not CSK, Chepauk, sorry, is now a neutral venue because there's no CSK, and this is also, I think, the first time that four playoffs teams from the previous season didn't make the playoffs uh,
Yeah.
in any IPL. That has never happened because And I'm not surprised because CSK has always, until 2020, been a constant in the playoffs from 2008 to 2019. They've been a constant in the playoffs, and then in 2020 and 2022, look at those seasons. There were playoffs teams from the previous season. In 2020, in fact, Mumbai Indians defended their title. 2022, RCB was the common team between 2021 and 2022. And now 2024, all these teams didn't make the playoffs last year, and now they're in the playoffs. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens with the playoffs. I'd hope
And
RCB
Rahul,
wins, but if they don't, no hard feelings.
Rahul, at the end, if I wrap up the show, I will say that still we in the season we are the better team than Mumbai Indians. Shame on you, Mumbai Indians. Shame on
Every team
you.
has been better than Mumbai Indians this season, Kunal.
Shame on
I
you. You
guess
have
one
so many
consolation is
legendary
Mumbai
players.
Indians has been last. Mumbai Indians was a title contender this season, but they ended up finishing in last place.
And they have two. They had easy targets to chase also. Means 170 in Eden, 1 KD against KKR, and it's the same scenario against KKR also in Eden Gardens. So they had couple of easy games to win, but they choke. Means they, what can you say? Means after giving good start, they lost the
I think
match
Krishna
also.
Rohit don't want to perform for Hardik Pandya. That was the problem. Rohit don't want to perform for Hardik Pandya. If they want, then how it is possible?
See that Hardik Pandya himself didn't perform for himself. His records this year with bat and ball as a captain was pathetic. Rohit Sharma was actually fairly decent in the first half of the season, and he was outperforming Hardik Pandya in the very first match
Rahul,
itself.
if I
See, Kunal, in the very
suppose,
first match itself, Rohit Sharma gave a very good start against Gujarat Titans, and Hardik Pandya couldn't win the match for Mumbai Indians when they had a platform from which they could win that match. Hardik Pandya didn't do it, and then also the match against Sunrisers Hyderabad, the match in Hyderabad when they were chasing 277. Uh, the Mumbai scored 150 in the first 10 overs. Rohit Sharma scored 28 of 12 in that match, and Hardik Pandya scored 24 of 20. That cost Mumbai Indians the match when they came very close in the end. The difference wasn't too much for them. They lost by 31 runs, but if Hardik Pandya had done better, Mumbai could have possibly come closer or even won that match.
Rahul, if I am standing in place of Hardik Pandya, I will definitely put Rohit out of the playing 11, even after when he started downfall. After
See,
definitely
Hardik Pandya
because
as a captain look has to look on himself. Hardik Pandya himself has been ordinary. Then how can if captain doesn't perform, then how can you criticize others for not performing?
Rahul, if
As a
you
captain,
see the
see
Mumbai
as a
Indians
captain of a
last
team,
4 5 matches from
yeah,
CSK matches,
Rohit
see
Sharma
how
tapered off
Rohit is
towards
playing.
the second half of the season. I agree, but Hardik Pandya was good in neither half of the season. So, really, Hardik Pandya cannot be criticizing anybody else for their performance because he himself didn't do well. And as captain of the team, um, there is always accountability for the results you get under your leadership, even if you are not directly responsible for those results. But in this case, Hardik Pandya himself was directly responsible for many of the defeats, and his own performance was not good enough. So he cannot criticize anybody else for their performances, and he does have to reflect on this season. Also, many of the decisions he made as captain were very questionable. So he shouldn't really be blaming anybody else except for himself.
Okay. Okay, so guys, thank you very much. Thank you for your time, and let's see today how the match will going on, and then we will move forward to World Cup also. So till then,
Yes,
thank you
certainly.
very much. Thank you, Krishna. Thank you, Rahul, for your time. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.